3 of the show. Looks like things are about to get started here, so let's go in and take a look around.
Hello everybody, this is Chris Cannella from ESP Guitars down here at the 2016 Winter NAMM show in Anaheim, California. Right now, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was that we actually have done a whole thing with our bass line. I basically redesigned the bass line. It's a big initiative. This is only the beginning. I wanted to make sure that we made basses for real bass players, not just basses for crappy guitar players. I designed this with a team of 8 bass players. I'm a guitar player. I don't try to fake it even be a bass player, so that's why I brought in bass players to help work on my bass line for me. And I'm very happy about it. We got the streams available now in LTD 1000 series, so anybody who is a touring musician who's a pro can now get the LTD version of this. You can look up here and you can see that you have Ted Aguilar from Death Angel. We've just released his guitar based on his custom that he's had forever. People have been calling it Casper forever and everybody loves it. But what more can you say when you turn around and you get a phone call from the one and only Glenn Tipton of Judas Priest, who wants to have his first endorsement with the company BU. And that was mind-blowing. This guitar came together so smooth, and I can say nothing but amazing stuff about Glenn and how wonderful he is to work with. And he's a gem. I'm proud to have him. It's amazing. But what is an ESP show without a new Kirk Hammett and James Hetfield? The Vulture. First V ever for James Hetfield. Based on the idea of the snake bite, took that idea and conceptually made it into a V. And you know, if anybody has been following Metallica since Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning, he was a V guy even before the Explorer type shape came about. We love it. Kirk Hammett's Nosferatu. He has the first 13, and after that, they're all ours. So, if you need any more information, please contact espguitars.com, contact your local retailer, and you know what? Have a great time. Put them in your hands, because if you're not putting them in your hands, then all it is, I don't know, online BS. I'm Chris Cannella. I'm out.
Every time I set up, some German guy gets me a shot.
Look at those LEDs. It's kill you.
I'm MACNAMARA. I work at ROLI, and I'm here to show you our new musical instrument called the SEABOARD Rise. This, as you can see, is an entirely new type of keyboard instrument. In place of white and black keys, as you see on a piano, what we have on the SEABOARD Rise we call key waves. These are soft keys made of silicone, and their main feature is that they're touch responsive. They're incredibly touch sensitive. Through these intuitive movements, like pressure, sideways movements, up and down movements, I'm molding sound through touch. What we've done here after many years of R&D is find a way to combine on one musical interface the types of movements and expressiveness that you can find on acoustic instruments, wind, brass instruments, and electronic instruments. Looking at what we call the SEABOARD Rise 49, which is a new model of SEABOARD Rise that only came out on January 20th, 2 days ago. for NAMM. It costs $1,200. It's only available for pre-order right now on www.roli.com, and it'll be available at our network of retailers in North America and Europe by late February. We're currently selling through retailers globally and on our website the SEABOARD Rise 25, which is a 2-octave version of this MIDI controller.
Down here, Holly and NAMM show, and right here is the V-shaped model, and it's aluminum body with powder coating, paint, it's graphite neck, it's got Spreier tuners, stock, Marzio pickups, all American made, every part is American, all designed here in America. It even comes with standard strap locks. Isn't that great? What a pain in the ass is. Always have to buy strap locks every time you buy a guitar. Listen, save you that hassle. And sounds great. There you have it, 660 guitars.
Hi, I'm Mark MINARIK. You're at the MINARIK Guitars NAMM booth 2016. We'd like to show you some of the products we have going on here at the show. Let's go ahead and start with one of our multi-neck guitars that we're known for. This is a Trinity triple neck. We're known for multi-neck designs, especially ones that are studio quality, studio caliber instruments. I'm going to flip this around to start to the back of the guitar before we get to the bling. As you can see, this is a triple neck through. All three of these necks go through the entire body. Okay, as most companies, when they're doing multi-necks, they'll be dovetails or bolt-on, very cheap, and they don't sound very good. These are completely independent of each other in terms of the tunability. You tune the top neck, it's not going to affect the intonation of the middle neck because they're solid individual pieces. So absolutely studio right now. As far as the bling, it's got the Three Sisters fretboard, a headstock and body inlay. At the top you've got the a pixie with some bird, seagulls, and an angel at the headstock. And during the middle, the pixie and the mermaid are discovering each other. And as you go down through the neck, it turns into an ocean scene with a beautiful mermaid inlay and switch and knob covers done in a shadow brass mermaid design. It's not cheap, but if you want the best, you have to pay. And this is certainly something, one of the most photographed guitars we'll have here at the booth. Okay, let's move over to our new model, the Obscura. Okay, this is an Obscura model, brand new for 2016. It's incorporating a lot of unique design features that you're only going to see on a MINARIK. Let's start with the inlay. We're known for incredible inlay work. This one is Spreier. It's a Norse mythology. It goes starting from the headstock, tells a story that actually moves right through the nut, onto the fretboard, and down to the bass, with all of the signature animals and accompanying cast that you would see in that story. So we're really proud of this. The first time we've shown this. I'll flip it over here. It's just beautiful guitar, front and back. This is one of our tone tail acoustics. You can see this design Q here on the bottom. That's something we use on our electrics as well. It's a MINARIK trademark. And this one is an Alice in Wonderland Jumbo 12-string cutaway. It's got a koa wood back and side with extensive D45 abalone on all the glue seams. You're seeing some of the inlay work on the back that ties in with the Alice in Wonderland design on the front, which is extreme. You got the MINARIK M on the cap. You've got a dark burst up on the top. Multiple laminate on the neck, on the back for detail and strength. Something we like to do with our over-the-top and expensive art guitars is find some of the best oil painters in the world and have them use our guitars as a canvas. So we put on this is an Adirondack spruce top that has a hand-done oil painting as a pictorial of Alice in Wonderland. In addition to just an incredibly wonderfully done oil painting, we have an inset. An inlay is blended in with it. That rabbit and Alice are an actual mother of pearl inlay that is recessed into the body that comes across a sound hole. So it's actually blended, which then connects into the fretboard, which is another, extremely detailed pictorial of Alice in Wonderland story. Sadly, Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead passed away this year, and he's a dear friend of MINARIK Guitars and has been working with us on many instruments. We actually have one to show you if you have the time. Let's walk around the corner and I'll tell you the story behind that. We haven't released this to anyone yet. This is the first time we've been able to share this with the world. Lemmy was involved in this from top to bottom. Design, sound, how it was laid out, pickups, everything. And I will tell you, and we have video to back this up, when he took this and played it while they were in the studio, he looked up at the producer and said, "Do you hear this blanking thing? Oh my God." And the producer goes, "Yeah, this sounds amazing." It was thumbs up, and believe me, I was glad to hear it because we certainly worked really hard on this. This is the one that was in his hands and the prototype, and he signed off that we're ready to go. It's a monster sounding bass. He was specific on the way he wanted the inlay done. Everything about this is Lemmy approved in terms of sonically, how it feels, the weight, balance, everything. It's a real pleasure to be able to show this to everybody. No one's seen this bass. No, we've been keeping it under wraps. We've been working with him for over a year and a half to get this made just right. It's really a blessing that he was able to put an instrument out to the world that he's like, this has the sound that says me, Lemmy, and we were fortunate enough to be the one he chose to do it. So it's a Medusa model from MINARIK, the Lemmy signature version. So we're hoping to be able to get that out to the public so they can own and play one and sonically hear what he was hearing when he wrote his bass lines and wrote the songs. Well, I certainly appreciate you taking some time to talk to me here at the 2016 MINARIK Guitars booth. And if you do have any questions, you can reach us at the website, minarikguitars.com, and have an outstanding day.
That's going to wrap up our coverage of NAMM 2016 for the New American Media. This is Mike Spreier, and I will see you at NAMM next year. Until then, keep rocking and rolling.